Last Halloween, something appeared on Miller Lane. No one saw it being built. No trucks, no workers, no noise. It was just there the next morning. A two-story Victorian house sitting where an empty lot had always been. At first, everyone in town thought it was some kind of elaborate Halloween decoration. It looked too perfect. The pale blue paint, the warm orange porch light, the pumpkins arranged neatly on the steps. But no one recognized who it belonged to. Miller Lane was a quiet street, the kind where people nodded to each other on their way to work and knew who drove what car. So when a new house just appeared, it became the talk of the neighborhood. By evening, kids gathered on the sidewalk, daring each other to go knock on the door. But none of them did. The windows glowed softly, as if candles burned behind the curtains. And if you listened closely, you could swear you heard faint piano music drifting from inside, an old, slow tune that didn't seem to stop. By midnight, the street had gone silent again, except for one person. Lydia Harper, a local photographer, had stayed out longer than she should have. She was taking pictures for her Halloween blog, and the new house made the perfect subject. She set up her tripod across the street. The house looked beautiful through her lens, crisp, haunting, cinematic. She adjusted the focus and froze. There was someone standing in the upstairs window. A woman in a long, dark dress. But when Lydia lowered her camera, the window was empty. The music stopped. And then the porch light flicked off. The next morning, Lydia woke to the sound of rain. It drummed softly against her window, a steady rhythm that pulled her from a restless sleep. For a moment, she couldn't remember why she felt so uneasy. And then she saw her camera sitting on the nightstand. The photos, the house, that woman in the window. She got up quickly, almost tripping over her shoes as she grabbed her camera and powered it on. The screen flickered to life, showing the shots from last night. Empty streets, glowing pumpkins, Halloween lights. And then, there it was. The house. It looked the same as she remembered, elegant, perfectly lit under the street lamps. But when she zoomed in, her stomach turned. The woman in the upstairs window wasn't just standing there anymore. She was looking directly at the camera. Her face was pale, blurred slightly, like motion caught mid-turn. And behind her, faintly, almost invisible, was another figure. Lydia's heart pounded. She looked closer, her finger hovering over the zoom button. The second figure was standing in the hallway, tall, still, head tilted, as if listening. She snapped the camera shut. No, it had to be a reflection, some trick of the light. By noon, she couldn't shake the feeling that she had to go back. So she did. When she turned onto Miller Lane, her foot pressed the brake almost instantly. Her eyes went wide. The lot where the house had stood was empty again. Just wet grass and a patch of disturbed earth, as if something had been sitting there overnight and vanished. Lydia stepped out of the car, clutching her camera. The air felt heavier here. Even the sound of rain seemed muffled, distant. She took a few steps forward, heart hammering. Something crunched beneath her shoe. Shards of pumpkin glass, the kind used in decorative lights, the same color that had glowed on the house's porch. Then
Her camera powered on by itself. The lens adjusted with a soft click, and when she lifted it, she froze. Through the viewfinder, the house was there again. Perfect, whole, as if it had never disappeared. She lowered the camera, and the lot was empty. She raised it again, and the house returned, clearer this time. Warm light glowed in the windows. Music drifted faintly from inside. And now there was someone standing on the porch. The same woman, in that same dark dress, smiling softly at the lens. "Beautiful, isn't it?" The voice came from behind her. Lydia spun around, but no one was there. Her breath caught as her camera slipped from her hands and hit the ground. It landed facing upward, the screen still on. In the reflection of the rain puddle beside it, she saw the woman's face staring down at her. And for just a second, Lydia realized the reflection wasn't from the camera at all. It was from behind her.